What's up, YouTube? Coming at you, we got a new camera, and unfortunately I made a couple videos with the other one before realizing the sound was garbage and wouldn't upload on YouTube. So this is round 2 of the reviews. This first one I'm going to do for you is Kahr PM45. Before we get too far, you can see there is no magazine. The chamber's empty. So let's talk a little bit about this pistol. It's a small, lightweight, polymer frame, steel slide, 5+1, double action only. The size, it's going to be a 3.14 inch barrel, polygonal rifling, right hand twist. The length total is going to be 5.67 inches, 4.49 inches high, 1.1 inches wide. Now, it weighs 17.3 ounces with no magazine, so it is very lightweight, easy to carry, so on and so forth. I haven't seen too many reviews on this. I'm guessing probably because the PM9 has a higher production rate within Kahr, and it's just a higher seller. But one of the interesting things about this gun is while it is a little bit bigger in all dimensions, the most important dimension, width, it's only 1/10 of an inch wider. This is 1.1 inches wide, and a PM9 is 0.9 inches wide. And if you can stomach that 1/10 of an inch in width for carry, which would you rather prefer? Oh, here, let me get these in for you. 9mm, 45, you can see quite a difference there. Alright, so it has no external safeties. The only switch on it is going to be your magazine, or your slide release rather. And it's also the takedown lever. Now, it has dovetailed front and rear sights. There is an availability to get night sights through Kahr, except it's going to cost about $100 extra. The primary role of this weapon is obviously concealed carry. I don't really envision this being used as a sidearm for open carry or anything like that. It's just too small, too round limited. There's too many other good options for you if you want to carry open carry. Hold on one second, I'm going to pause this. Sorry about that, I had to do something real fast. So the primary role is CCW. Like I said, it's a double action only. It is safe. It's got a really smooth trigger. It is long. It's not as long as like a PF9. I mean, that's ridiculously long. Really crisp break. And the reset, as you can see, is basically all the way out. So it's going to take a little bit of training to get used to. But that being said, for such a small pistol and for such a large round that it fires, the recoil is very manageable. I personally don't really practice with this beyond 10 yards, but it's pretty easy to get some good groups with a little bit of training. But it's going to take some training, guys. You're not going to be able to go out and fire this thing the first time and be really stellar with it. At least I wasn't. Now, it's really got a feel of quality. This molding on the polymer is really high quality. And the checkering that it has, sorry, I'm trying to get this in focus for you guys, is really aggressive. And you can get a grip on this thing. And yes, I know that the magazine is loaded. For me, I can get basically my entire hand on that with the magazine in. It has this little lip on it which allows it to catch. They make this gun, comes in a blackened version, or blued version rather. I think that's about $100 more. Personally, you're going to be pulling it in and out of your holster all the time. Seems kind of pointless to pay extra money for a blued gun when you're going to lose the finish and it's going to devalue. Comes with 2 5-round magazines. Running some Hornady, 230 grain critical defense in here right now. Now, for all the positives that this gun has, it has some real negatives as well. First of all, this slide release is really sharp. I know some people have gone and filed it down. I don't think you need to go that aggressive with it personally, but you have to be cognizant that it's sharp. Secondly, this slide, even after 500 rounds, this thing is so stiff. I've never had any other weapon like it. Women, older men, weak men are going to have real problems racking this slide. And I'm not sure that it's really the best option for anybody other than a male or a woman who's really confident that she's going to be able to rack that slide if she has to. And I'm telling you guys, it's not a joke. I've seen some pretty strong dudes struggle with it before. Another negative, the takedown is a pain in the ass. You have to align. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this into focus for you. These 2 marks right here, and then pull this magazine / takedown lever out. And I've put about 550 rounds through this since I've had it, which isn't too long. I've had it for about 3 months now. And it's still a pain, and I still have to use a screwdriver to get it out. Whether or not that's going to loosen up over time, hopefully it will. These slide serrations on here, you can notice they don't travel up the entire length of the slide. For such a beefy spring on this thing, it really makes no sense to have such small slide serrations, because you can get a much better grip with it if they were to run up the entire height of the slide. Finally, the price. It's not a cheap gun. They make a more affordable series, the CW series, and now they're also, as of 2011, releasing the CM series, which is the CW series but in the PM format. The CW series actually runs the same as the P series. It's a little bit larger, a little bit longer, pretty much all the same dimensions other than height, but they are a little bit taller. The main difference between a PM and a CW, I'll probably do a whole video of this because I have a CW, is this is all CNC'd machined. I'm pretty sure that the CM and the CW are MIM, metal injected. Whether or not that's a huge deal, I don't know. On a 9, it's probably not. On a 40 and a 45, I have my doubts as to whether or not those would really hold up over time. Overall, though, guys, it's super high quality. For the price that you're going to pay, it's a little bit much, but you're getting such a small, lightweight, huge round, guys. For such a tiny gun, this thing is firing just a monster. Nobody wants to get hit with a 230 grain 45 caliber bullet. It's just that simple. This thing is a man stopper. And that being said, it's reliable. I've only had 2 failures. They were both within the first 50 rounds. Kahr recommends a 200 round break-in period, so it's well within the break-in period. And I've never had a problem since then. This thing has run flawlessly. All different size weight bullets, jacketed hollow points, full metal jacket, cheap ammo, expensive ammo, hand loads. It runs everything, and it runs it really nicely. Accurate to a degree. It's going to be as accurate as you are. It's going to take a lot of training to get used to it, but it's a fantastic weapon. Other than that, it's awesome. I love this thing. I would recommend it to anybody who needs a CCW or a concealed carry weapon. So hope you like it. I'm going to do some small little close-ups of it for you, and hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll get more up soon. Later. It's the sight picture for you guys. It's that aggressive knurling on the grip. Awesome. Lightweight. I want to show you guys one other thing real fast. You can see on my hand, and I don't have like gorilla hands or anything. This thing is teeny. Awesome buy. I'll catch you guys later.